Good morning, everyone. Dr. Vicky here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center. Good morning, good morning. It is the last day of May. Woo! Oh, May has been a spectacular month. So spectacular. And in some ways and in other ways just like, we're wrapping up May, right? The moon is in Pisces until 11:30 tonight. So here on the East Coast anyway. And so it is a Pisces moon day yet again. What a beautiful way to end a beautiful month. Beautiful month for some, horrific month for others. But here at the Seeds of Transformation, it's been one of the most transformational months that in recent memory, from scarcity to the opposite. So what are we looking at? I didn't see nothing. Those are peonies. I just want to point out, you can see the little flower tops on them. They're going to be opening soon. And we also have one over here. These peonies have been here since we moved here. We did not plant these peonies. The former, whoever, I don't know. But we also have one back there. I don't know if you can see it. Little red, the pink head. So the peonies are about, we still have lilacs, strangely enough. Usually they're past by now, though they are on their way out. And of course our irises. But it has been a very chilly spring here. And while, I'm not complaining. I don't really like it too hot. So it's all right. It's all good. All right. So yesterday, I talked about a conjunction between Mercury and Uranus that happened early this morning. I mentioned it yesterday because it happened so early this morning. But it is the start of a new synodic cycle. That's a cycle between two planets from a conjunction to their next conjunction. This cycle is a year long. And Mercury is the planet of the mind, and Uranus is the planet of the higher mind. Anytime Uranus is in the picture, there is surprise. And while facts would indicate that, and evidence would indicate that the ex-president was definitely guilty, our faith in that has been sorely tested. And really not because justice doesn't eventually find its way around, but because it takes so damn long. And so many people suffer in the meantime. But we did see justice, and I got a little message from Ona when the hammer came down on the ex-president, and she was quite excited. Charlie, what are you doing? Did you see that crazy cat? Jeez, he's so funny. And I don't know if she's going to do a video on this, but she was outside of the city, I guess, yesterday with friends or at a friend's house. And the cicadas were making a lot of noise because there's, this is a year where I think two or three types of cicadas wake up. And what do they wake up every 18 years? So these guys are ready to party, and party they will, and party they did. But when she sent me the video of the cicada sound, it sounded exactly like, a little bit like, not quite as loud, but the same kind of sound as if anybody saw Robert De Niro's speech in front of the courthouse with Fanone and, I forget the big guy. The real big guy is like a wall, who ran for an office, did not win, but one of the Capitol Police there. and I apologize for not remembering his name, did a speech outside the courtroom. There was a car alarm that was going off, which I lived just over the river from New York City, in Jersey City, most of my all of my childhood until I left for college, and it was noisy like that. Well, we didn't have so much car alarms growing up when I was a kid because they hadn't invented them yet. All right, enough old people jokes there, guys. But it was the same, like, and then there was shouting, and but it was like an alarm, and the cicadas. I know this has nothing to do with anything, right? Cicadas sounded exactly the same to me. In fact, I said to Ona, it sounds like an insect car alarm. And so the alarm was off. The nature is proclaiming that there is a change, and we certainly saw it. And I know many of you are relieved and probably slept like a bug in a rug for the first time in a long time. So it's a beautiful thing. So over here we have the roses that are going to pop soon. We can see the yellow rose. This is the rose that we got for Gretchen, and this is a red rose that I think we got. This is my mother's rose, and then back here we don't have. I don't think we have any buds on it yet. Is the rose that we bought for Boo, and there's a rose over here that we got for Michael's mom in remembrance of her. Our little memorial rose garden here. And we have a couple of really giant weeds we must do something with, but let's not look over there. We'll look over here. We have our Siberian irises, our spiderwort. Thank you very much. Oh, is that a kitty around my legs? Oh, good. I was going to something rubbed against my legs. I'm glad it was a kitty. Well, I mean, it could have been anything. I would have been fine with it as long as it didn't bite me. And then this here, this purple right there, I can't remember the name of it, but it's in the pea family. And it's really quite a lovely, I got to do some, pull out some grass here so you can actually see the different flowers. But I do want to point out that the hydrangeas are starting to flower out. You can see the little flowers. This is going to be unbelievable. Because last year, I think we got two flowers on this, and it's for as long as I've lived here, the hydrangeas have been nuts. And last year, even on the Cape, where Cape Cod, where everybody has beautiful hydrangeas, it's kind of known for its hydrangeas. There were very few hydrangeas, but this year, get ready. It's going to be hydrangea year. Now, of course, hydrangea means water lover. We've had a lot of water, so I'm not surprised, but I'm delighted. And our seal of Solomon, which the hummingbirds love. This is also a hydrangea, but it's a little bit different. I think it's called Moon and Stars. It's got a little different kind of flower. It doesn't have one of those big bushy flowers. And then this is another hydrangea, which is ready to just burst forth. Now, speaking of hydrangeas, am I supposed to be talking about astrology? Well, we'll talk about hydrangeas first. So talking about hydrangeas, this is the climbing hydrangea that's just about ready to starting to flower, and this is actually a glorious plant. It flowers and then it like poofs out, and the smell is just heavenly. It is one of my favorite smells in the garden, and I wish I had smell-o-vision for you. The wisteria now is starting to fade, which is gonna be sad, but once it does, we'll cut a lot of this green back, so the hydrangeas can get sun, because you can see right here where the hydrangeas are getting sun, or more sun, because there's no wisteria hanging over it. It is blooming a little bit quicker. So that is what's going on there. And over here, it's hard to see But we do have clematis there. That's a lovely plant. Hi, honey. Yes, I know. You had breakfast. Well, I'm just doing a tour. And we have a flame honeysuckle. That right there is a flame honeysuckle, but oh yeah, it looks like the flowers are starting to pop out. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, so beautiful, beautiful day here at the Seeds. And a day where we can take a breath. A wonderful way of ending the month with a 34 convictions to the ex-president. A lot of people are saying it's a terrible day for America because our ex-president was held accountable. But it's actually a glorious day for America because even an ex-president gets held accountable. So let's keep going with that. Woo woo, go Jack Smith, whose birthday's coming up this month on 6/6, which is a portal, and there's a lot of important things happening on 6/6 as well. And I'm running out of juice here, so I got to be quick. Enjoy your day. Celebrate all the good things and the abundance in your life. Pray for those who need our help. Surround the people in war zones in light. Things are changing. Their lives will change as well. We'll just send some protection over to all those people who need it. And hopefully, our leaders will wake up to the truth that we need to be kind to everybody, no matter who we had originally decided to back, so to speak. We need to move to peace. You know what? Another Cold War with China? I don't want it. I don't want a Cold War with Russia. I lived through the Cold War. I was born into the Cold War. And I had my anxiety attacks in the 80s because of the Cold War. So enough of that. This is a new paradigm, and let's live it. Love you all. See you in the morning. Oh, check out my Kabbalah of June. That's out. It's only like 15, 16 minutes. Unbelievable. I got it all out in that time. And I'm going to get the astrology of the first week of June out today. It is a corker. So you guys, keep your eyes peeled for that. Ona and I are going to be doing a live. I'm not exactly sure when. It's going to be the start of what we call the Mystic Sisters podcast. We're still working out the kinks. I have never done a live. I'm terrified. But for you guys, I'm here for you. There goes Charlie. Sorry. Take care, everyone. Namaste.